Okay, I'm here. Hello. Welcome. Big Fraud Thursday begins. Already off to an unbelievable start. Oh, you know what? This is bad news because, as usual, I'm wearing the same clothes. This is like I've worn this like 3 days in a row, and I even got my. These are the biggest decisions that I face every day. What hoodie to wear? You know, life is good when my biggest decision is what hoodie to wear. And I got the Red Wing one out because the Red Wings beat the shit out of the Penguins last night. So, look at, not a lot has changed in this region right here. Look at that power. Now, I'm all hunched over. So, when I'm upright, this is what it looks like. Look at all these knots. This is how long of a process this is going to be to get rid of this this fat. So, yeah, this, like I said, biggest decision I'll make. I look okay with a T-shirt on, but naked, it's disgusting. My goal is to lose it all in about 15 years. I don't know how you guys who are like 400 pounds overweight are able to even, look at yourselves. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay. Much better. Everybody's grossed out now by seeing my fat gut. Let's see. Some more insults. Mediocrity Dave says, God, you're very white. Well, I don't walk around with my shirt off that much. My face has color, but the other thing that's boiling under is there's a dog war going on as we speak. You can see some of it. This might result in one having to go into the penalty box because I can't. It's like I'm competing with them, and that's never. Hey, knock it off. So hang on. We're off to a fucking horrible start. We haven't had to do this in several days, but you can tell Darla here in my lap, looking over her shoulder, all she wants to do is go attack Bruce. Trying to get these guys to calm down. Anyway, where was I? Big Fraud Thursday begins. What are you crying for, Bruce? What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, this is how it's going to be, obviously. Tyler says, our fat insider Darla wishes she could get right back to attacking Bruce. Today, in the 6 o'clock hour, usually we start about 6:15, it is Who Are These Free Beers? Where we are going to get into the beginning days of the critically acclaimed 13 Days of Halloween on the Free Beer and Hot Wings show. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. What are you doing? Bruce is pissed off because his Kong was under the couch. These guys. I'm telling you, this is gonna screw everything up. We also have a free beer ratings report, which is going to solidify for you in an indirect way that we will be able to continue doing Who Are These Free Beers? Now, 13 days of Halloween. I don't want to get into it too much right now because essentially what I could do is submarine my own jokes or my own points that I want to make about how ridiculous this is for that show. But I will say this. If back in the day when the show was doing what we did, and if anyone suggested, hey, I got an idea. Halloween's coming. Let's do the 13 days of Halloween because 13's a spooky number. And then every day of Halloween, we will have another day, like day 1 of the 13 days of Halloween. And then would be like a subject that they talk about. Spooky stuff. And then day 2. I think I would have strangled anybody who suggested such a ridiculous goddamn bit. But this all ties in with the big ratings report. Free Beer does a big ratings report that pretty much guarantees that we will continue to get this type of material to discuss on who are these free beers. Silver lining to historically high ratings for our heroes. Okay? Because you might think to yourself, hey, knock it off. You might think to yourself, oh, man, EZ's going to be all butthurt because the show is very, very successful. On the contrary, them being successful is very, very good news for your old pal EZ. And I will explain more about that. Some of you can piece that together already. Okay. You may notice that I'm talking a little bit fucked up. Now, not on the level of like crispy R's or anything like that. But I've got this ridiculous canker sore in my lower lip. Oh, it's a doozy. And the thing is, I know 1,000,000% how to cure these. Like, in particular, if usually it happens because I bite my lip at some point. Like I'm chewing. It's like, oh, God. You know it's bad when it actually makes a noise of teeth going into lip meat. It actually makes a crunching noise. Well, this has become in 2 spots because of the top tooth and the bottom tooth that got it, a canker sore. And then they grow together to become like the Lake Mead of canker sores. And goddamn, very, very painful. Just an open sore on the interior of your lip that won't fucking heal. However, I discovered years ago that if you actually take mouthwash, like Listerine mouthwash, anything that is like Listerine products or anything like it, like a knockoff brand, and rinse with that, it is remarkable. It nullifies any of the issues, and then it heals it. Now, I've known this for decades. After decades suffering, I figured this out one time, and it's been great. But did I do that? No, I actually ignored it. Though, to me, this is as bad as like if you have a cure for cancer, and then you find out you have cancer, and then you're like, whatever. Becca Shea says, doesn't it burn when you put the Listerine on it? Absolutely. I even go so far as to take a Q-tip, dip it in the Listerine, and then like stab the sore with the Q-tip laced with Listerine. So it gets pulverized right into it. But it has this antiseptic property, which after the burn, it just numbs it ridiculously. So, I mean, so this is really, really rocking my world right now. Blue State Rob talks about another product. Aram uses salt. I've used that too. That's purely like the burn hurts so good on that. And then it feels good for a little while after that. Fuck. Rob talks about a product called Kanka. Tried that. Didn't work for me. This is the only thing that's worked. But it does work, for me at least. Getting all sorts of home remedies. Powdered alum. It's a spice, Maureen says. Oh, ha! Hey, Ma! But, so that's one of the many things that are screwing with your old pal EZ. I did hear from the from the physician's assistant, from the urologist office. As you know, I've been suffering from all sorts of reproductive organ and bladder issues. And, okay, so Sunday's the big ultrasound. We are on the same page. What do you call it? Urologist says, I got to see the CT scan. So let's do that, and then we'll figure out what's up. So I might be riddled with cancer. I'm hoping not, but and that's how it goes. You know, you like I said yesterday, you hope for the best, expect the worst. And if you think like that with everything, it's going to be great. So I am not for 1 second dismissing that I am riddled with cancer. Never, ever. Hope for the best, expect the worst. So I'm already wrapping my mind around terminal diagnosis by the weekend. I actually had a cousin who went into the doc on a Friday because he wasn't feeling well. And by Monday, he was diagnosed with cancer and he died a week later. That was my cousin Sarkis. Fucking incredible. So keep your fingers crossed that I am not riddled with cancer. Thank you to all of you for being here. Appreciate you. Blue State Rob says you don't need your prostate anymore. Just get that thing removed. Jizzless is less messy. Okay. I would miss my jizz. It's my favorite thing to play with during sexy time. You can throw it. It's a very versatile sex tool. You can throw jizz. You can smear. You can like play with the little puddles. Hold on. Hey! Hold on, folks. Have you ever thrown jizz? It makes a hell of a noise, okay? It's like, if you can picture that toy you play with, those creepy wall crawlers, you throw that fucker at the wall and they just kind of go like that. That's fantastic. Ashley is here. See, I want to start to normalize the discussion of jizz. All right? Too many people go, oh, God, it's too much. No. Jizz is fun. We need an ad campaign about how fantastic it is. Mediocrity Dave loves the line, I would miss my jizz. Hold on a second. Darla! I'm telling you, this is how it's going to be today. A couple more instances of this, and I will ban her. Hang on. New Eric Zane Facebook group is going to be called the Cum Chuckers. Throw Kelly cheese in here and just get it over with. It's basically snot that your dick sneezed. A normalized discussion of jizz fun is instrumental. It's been a while since Hurricane Ashley has been in here, but she's back now. Kind of a fun thing that happened yesterday. Her beloved boyfriend, Tim Mayer from Shoreliner Striping, was in my neck of the woods. And she goes, hey, oh, God. I know this is right where you live in the area. I mean, you should go over there and, like, say hi and shoot a video of his handsome face. Oh, my God. He's like there with his dad. Fuck you. I hate you. Fuck off. Yeah, go say hi. He's just adorable. Fuck off. Yeah, shoot a nice video of him. Say hi to his dad for me. And then just fuck off. I hate you. Fuck you. Drove over there. See Timmy. He does a double take. I'm shooting a video. Zaner, how are you, eh? Not bad, Timmy. Guess who sent me? Oh, the hurricane, eh? How's it going? Really good. I'm here to see what you do. Because he's striping the parking lot for this new place. I go, I'm Mr. Mayor. How are you? It's good to see you. How are you? I go, it's fantastic. I've met you before. Shot the video, sent it off to the hurricane, and then she sent back, I fucking love him. Oh, I love his face. Fuck you. He's so sweet. I just look at him. He's working. He's sexy. Fuck off. I hate you. Oh my God. Yeah. Idiot. Patrick says, I love this impression. Hurricane Ashley says, play the clip. I don't have access to it. I'd have to upload it to, okay, hang on a second. I'll upload it to my Dropbox and then play it for it. It'll take a second. I'll just make fun of you some more in the meantime. Zane, I really appreciate you doing that. My God. It's so sweet. Fuck off. I fucking hate you. You're such an asshole. You fuck. Fuck you. Tyler says it sounds just like Ashley. Uncanny. Is Dale alive? Well, I'm getting a text message from a person I was supposed to play trivia with Dale with. Oh, hey! This is how it's going to be today. Completely distracted, all over the place. So fucked up. Hey, okay, now enough. You're totally going to get banned. We can't have this anymore. Thank you so much for being here. Yesterday was a huge brawl. I went in and kicked down the door of the Boomer Bunker and attacked the audience that listens to that show. That the ragtag bunch of losers got together. And my God, it was an absolute destructive bit of mayhem. I couldn't have been happier. One person in particular on Patreon said, why the hell did you do that? Why are you giving them publicity? And I said, well, dude, because they were good jokes. What can I say? I like to fight. It's like my favorite thing in the world to do. You can't get mad at me for jokes. Insulting jokes. Those are the best types of jokes. Come on now. This is how it went when I was interacting with Tim Mayer from Shoreliner Striping and Mr. Mayer. Audio check, video check. Look at that old-ass truck. There he is. He's in the yellow. No, he's in the orange. Dad's in the yellow. Watch his double take. Right there. He looks the first time. And then he's like, I looked back. Oh, hey, Zayner.
What are you doing, buddy?
I was tipped off that you're here, so that's a mile from my house, and guess who sent me?
Oh, the hurricane.
Fuck. Look at his face. So handsome. Fuck off. Is that Mr. Mayor?
Yeah.
I've met Mr. Mayor before.
Yep.
Eric, I met you at his party.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm going to get out and harass you.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was it. No big deal. And that was enough to make her jizz. That's all it took. Like, oh, my God. Oh, fuck, yeah. Oh, my God. He's my world. He's my dream. Oh, fuck, yes. Megan says, does everyone call you the hurricane? Well, it's true. It's like I said, she goes, oh, my God, he called me the hurricane. He didn't even call me Ash. And I'm like, she goes, why does it call me the hurricane? I go, well, it's because you are. You blow in, you fuck everything up, and then it's a disaster. You know? Okay, hang on. For those of you listening to the audio, I just out of nowhere produced a suitcase and then walked out of the room. That suitcase has been laying there since June. And Darla was chewing on the suitcase. And now she's starting to fight with her brother. I'm telling you, this is going to be horrible. Bruce killed Darla and put her in a suitcase. Blue State Rob says, quoting Ashley, hey, fuck you. I throw myself at him instead of his laptop. Yeah, you wait. You know, a year from now, we're going to have, fuck him. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a fucking asshole. I don't think so, though. Those two are like, they're inseparable. I'm pretty impressed. They're like a power couple. Now, I had a couple folks who wanted to date her, and it didn't work out. You know, I mean, it was like two colossal failures. And, you know, then I got to thinking about Timmy, and I was like, maybe that might work. But I didn't know Tim's age. I want to make sure they were like in the same realm. And they are. I can't believe I thought he was. I don't even remember if I thought he was older or younger, you know, but they're like right about the same age. So that's a big thing. You don't want to have one way older or way younger than the other. Even though I've said many times that Ashley's 58, I mean, I guess it depends on the light. You know, it depends on how you look at her. She might look pretty used. And knock it off. Aram is suggesting that I take Darla downstairs and put her in the crate. Yeah, I could, but I don't want to, you know? I mean, I like her a lot. And, you know, that means that I would have to get up and go downstairs carrying a dog. I'd rather not. So I'm hoping she just works it out. Hey, knock it off. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. And does that. Amy says, what? Ash looks 30. Yeah, that's because you two want to have sex with each other. I've often said this. I've been saying this since I started on the radio, that all women have a certain degree of lesbianic tendencies. And you just need to meet the right person, and then your ovaries will pop. So that happened. I witnessed that. We were at that Mexican restaurant with the menu that's like 5 pages long. And so these two troublemakers were sitting next to each other. And then the next thing you know, they're actually touching each other, like hands on each other. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. And they had just met, you know. This is moments after Hurricane Ashley grabbed a puppy and took it into a local business, Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid, and EV, and then gave the dog a bath with hand soap in the sink. One of the most ridiculous things that's ever happened. I go, the dog's all wet. She goes, oh, yeah, it's fucking dirty. I just had to wash it. Fuck you. And then, so they're sitting there, you know, hitting it off, everything. Oh, these two have just gone lesy. One is dating a dude. The other one is married to a dude. And then they've totally gone lesy. Ashley says, Timothy offered a threesome, and we got in a fight over this. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. Linda says, no, this is not true. All women are not a little lesy. Yeah, it's true. You just don't know it, you know? Ashley says, I said, are you telling me you'd have sex with Amy? And he said, for you, babe. My God, this is incredible. Amy says, or Amanda says, I definitely have zero lesbianic tendencies within me, even though I can look kind of butch at times. You can look kind of butch. What are you trying to say here? I don't get it. You look butch. It sounds like you could get canceled. There's a couple jokes there, but I'm going to take it easy on you. Zane has to fill 2 hours. Let's keep this in mind. Good point, Ashley. Amy says, you don't look butch. You are very pretty. Everybody's talking about looking butch. Huh. Jamingo used to call them bull dykes, which is that's offensive, but it's funny. I mean, there's no question that is a funny bit of terminology. All right. I just want to know what was on the damn shelf over the Easy Show sign. Was it a flag? Where did it go? Yeah, it was. I moved it, and now I haven't put anything back on there. I need to find something that goes on it. There's been a couple changes. I took the Tennessee thing off, and I one of the times I was pissed off, I burned it. I was pissed off at Kenny, so I burned the state of Tennessee thing that was painted with all the signatures of the people. I'm totally kidding. I didn't burn that. But that fat slob, what's that ugly bitch? Jessica. Hi, anything fuck you, motherfucker. Her name is on it. And that other fat slob, Melinda, her name's on this. I crossed their names out. Then I wanted to cross Kenny's name out on one of the 8 million fights we had, but I didn't actually do it. Aram's name is on that too. So I think the psycho magician John, is it John Midgley? Yeah. His name's on that too. He doesn't hate me. So 3 of those people for sure. The rest, I don't even know their whereabouts. So I was like, fuck this thing. I'm getting it out of here. John also made that piece of artwork over my my shoulder here of the podcaster. I'm thinking about at some point doing a total room makeover. Now, this is probably the extent of what I'll do to pursue this, and that is simply talk about it. You know me. You know me. Maybe a photo of Joe Moss could go on the shelf. Hysterical. Very funny. I love that. Come on, guys. This is getting out of hand again. Hold on. Hey. No. Boosie Boy checking in. Maureen says you could put Mother Mary on that shelf. No, I'm not a practicing Catholic anymore. I will never step foot into a Catholic church ever again. I don't want to put Mary up there. Come on now. Now's our chance to help with the remodel and claim ownership over Eric's show. Oh, God. Megan says, yeah, let's do it. By the way, that's my Megan. It's got to be full of energy and life, you know? That's how we can go with a Megan impression. You know, even the worst news ever would be full of pep and zeal. You know? So if I took my my truck over there, and it was so badly damaged, the motor was so badly damaged it couldn't be repaired, Megan would go, hey, guess what? Your car's fucked. It's never gonna run again. Yeah, what's the good news? That is the good news. Yay! She's so energetic and happy. She doesn't have another gear. It's always optimistic and fun. You know? Amy says, I want to hear all of my bad news from Megan. You're never going to run again! Have Megan deliver your prostate diagnosis. You are full of cancer! You've got a 5% chance of survival! You're going to be peeing into a bag for the rest of your life! Megan says, I did tell you that if you have the big C, I'd make you freezer meals. Amanda says, Megan and I need to hang out more. Her positivity could roll off on me and help my depression. Yeah. Well, you know what can help your depression? You. I'm guessing you could help your depression. Megan can be your life coach, Amanda. Stop being so fat! Devil voice Megan is the suggestion. Check, check.
Hey, everybody! Your car's fucked up! You've got cancer!
Thank you, Rob. It's a good suggestion. Kyle says, take some edibles. They always help me. Yeah, you fucking drug addicts. You and your goddamn edibles. Yeah, life's tough. I'll just make myself stupid. You fucking losers. Holy shit. Oh, things are hard. I'll just fill my body with toxins. All right. Thank you for checking out the show on Facebook, X, and YouTube. It's time for you to go. The rest of the show is available. Download the Twitch app and search Eric Zane Live. Download the Twitch app and search Eric Zane Live, and you can get the show in its entirety and hang out with me for a couple hours each day. In addition, sign up for my Patreon, patreon.com/Eric Zane, where today, and you can sign up for free. So if you sign up right now, okay, you will get today's edition of Big Fraud Thursday, which will feature Who Are These Free Beers, where they break down the 13 days of Halloween. And Free Beer he gives his big ratings report and talks about how successful they are, which guarantees, well, I don't even want to say that because, again, it's part of what I want to talk about on the show. Very, very exciting stuff. That goes on tonight, and you can get that show. You can be part of the live. I mean, you can watch it live as it happens if you go to patreon.com/Eric Zane, patreon.com/Eric Zane. If you've never done this before, you can sign up for 7 days free. Just click $10 a month, 7 days free. It's all there easily. Some people have said, hey, I don't see it. That may be because you were previously signed up or you took advantage of this once in the past. That has actually happened to people. If that does happen, you have to sign up with a different account, I think. Easily sidestepped. No problem. I want you to get it for free. Okay? Patreon.com/Eric Zane. And, of course, what I'm saying right now, that's the audio podcast. Free for everyone on whatever platform that you enjoy shows on. So just search out Eric Zane Show Podcast wherever you download shows. Check it out. Don't forget to leave me a review. I have no reviews. There are shows that have been, even Steve and Kyle have more reviews than me. I never get reviews. Now, I don't know what good that does me, frankly. I just like to read them, especially the bad ones. I mean, the people who genuinely hate me. I think Patrick was up to his old tricks again. Patrick in South Carolina, he has a tendency when he says something about me that he reveals that it's him just in the way he writes. And he knows that. And if he's hearing this right now, he's laughing. I think this is Patrick because he wrote something nice about me in June of this year. And then I think he went over to Steve and Kyle's and left a nasty review for those guys. Kyle says, can we follow Carl's advice? 5-star, then shit all over you in the comments. If you like, that's hilarious. What I assume is Patrick wrote, great show. Big Fraud is the best storyteller in the business. The news and stories he covers always entertain. I love the interviews with President Trump and truly proves his star power. I also subscribed on Patreon to get all the other shows he has to offer. My favorite is Who Are These Free Beers? A show where he makes fun of his old show, Free Beer and Hot Wings, for being completely inept and boring. Big Fraud Zane single-handedly brought Free Beer and Hot Wings to great heights, and now they are clueless without him. The free podcast is great. I normally listen live on Twitch. I like the interactive features on that platform. 6 out of 5 stars. Okay, fine. Now, and then he signs it in a particular way. He didn't like put his real name. He put like a bunch of symbols to indicate who he is. So then I noticed that if you go to Steve and Kyle, those guys have more reviews than me. Now that it doesn't matter, but I just find that interesting. I never get reviews. Nobody ever has anything to say about your old pal EZ. The same person wrote, in math, 2 negatives equals a positive. In podcast, 2 boring people does not equal a funny one. These 2 discuss boring topics with their very boring personalities. The show is horribly produced, ironically by a producer. I get the feeling that these 2 want to be Seinfeld, but there is a big problem. They lack any form of talent that would make someone funny, entertaining, or interesting in any way. Okay, well, I mean, that's pretty funny. It's not the biggest insult I've ever heard, but there's a lot more things to gripe about Steve and Kyle. In particular, Kyle. I'll never forget it. Kyle, what is this whistleblower doing, sending me this message about you? Can you tell me what the term adjudication means? Why do I feel you weren't completely honest in filling out the application when it asks, have you ever been convicted of a felony? Why is my general manager, Jeff Cartwright, sweating and stomping around like a psychopath and having a closed-door meeting with HR? Kenny says, I've never left a review for any show, only a few select businesses. Blue State Rob fires off a joke. He says, one looks like a convicted pedo and one actually is a pedo. Well, you could be talking about anybody there. All right. I totally have to go take a pee. But for you folks on Facebook, X, and YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your day.